Alright, welcome back to another TK41 collectibles video. Today we've got CMS016 D58, so it's die-cast 000 from the comic book series. So he was used to work for Darth Vader and Dr. Aphra and all that kind of stuff, so a bad egg basically. Let's have a look.
TK421, why aren't you at your post?
Because I'm busy buying collectibles, sir.
Alright man, load your weapon.
Right, as always, quick look at the box. So it's got a cool picture of the figure there. Hot Toys exclusive. Loving them red eyes. I hope it looks like that in real life. And then a picture of the figure at the bottom with some of the attachments on his hand. Comic masterpiece die cast. Another picture of the figure on the side there. And there's the art inlay card with a kind of looming picture of Vader in the background there, looking very, very cool. I do like that. Looking awesome. And then there's the figure in the box, all protected, looking like it's going to be a good one, this. So let's have a look at the accessories.
Let me see your identification.
Right, so next to no accessories with this figure. Very expensive figure, but it's exclusive obviously for the 2,000 pieces. But there's no accessories with it other than this set of hands. So let's have a closer look at these. So we get the usual kind of pointing hands there that we've seen on the other C3PO figures, but we also get these ones with the weapons on and tools, so circular saw, knives and everything, like a little flamethrower there. They look really, really good. They look great then. They are actually quite sharp considering they're just plastic. So close up look at these ones, all like stabbing kind of implements, looking pretty good. And then we get some like electrified fingers at on the other set of hands there, and that is it for accessories. And then you just get a standard base. It says 000 on it, Star Wars, the usual stuff there, and then like a standard kind of grabber. Right, let's have a look at the figure.
Give me a regular report, please.
Right, so here he is straight out of the box. I thought it was going to be more like chrome black sort of colour, but I think he's essentially silver, but a lot more darker, like a dark silver. But he's almost like blue as well. He's got hints of blue in it. I think it looks really, really good. I mean, the first thing you notice, obviously, because it's a die cast figure, the weight of it. It's not all die cast, obviously, but the main metal bits, so like the armour, the legs. Obviously his head's plastic, but and the pistons are plastic on the arms, like we've seen with the other C3PO figures. I'll do a quick comparison in a minute with these, and he comes with those mechanical kind of weapon attachments on his hands out of the box. Just be careful moving them because they're sharp and they're quite bendy as well. You could potentially snap them quite easily, I think. But this figure looks absolutely stunning. I wasn't 100% sure whether I totally needed it in the collection, if I'm totally honest, but it looks absolutely brilliant. And it's battery operated in the head again, so we'll have a look at putting the lights on. But you can see the kind of reflective on the feet there. It's a great colour scheme on it, absolutely brilliant. If you've got the other C3POs as well, it's just going to look like the contrast of them is going to be amazing. Look around the head, as you'd expect, looking fantastic. And there's the back, and I see all the wires hanging down here. I think that's different to the other C3POs, but we'll have a quick look at that in a second, like I said. But yeah, absolutely amazing. Again, it was pretty pricey, and it's exclusive 2,000 units. But I think if you can try and pick it up if you want this one, definitely worth it. Let's have a look at the light up effect on the face. So again, like the other C3POs, there's a battery compartment. It takes them 3 little button cell batteries, and then there he is. That is looking amazing. It does look a little bit orange on the camera, but in real life they're actually really obviously red, and it looks absolutely brilliant. That is amazing. Love it. So if you're on the fence about this, I would recommend picking it up. If you're not that bothered about the comic book or this type of figure anyway, then yeah, obviously it's an easy pass. But It is absolutely fantastic, this.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
And here's our set of 3POs so far. Well, the protocol droid. So we've got obviously Return of the Jedi version, 000 in the middle, Attack of the Clones version, and you can start to see some of the differences. I mean, 000 was really kind of pristine. His armour, his what is it? Metal body? It's not armour, is it? But like the plating and stuff. Whereas obviously that C3PO's got a lot of weathering, and the Attack of the Clones one is very, very weathered. But 000 was nice and tidy. But you can see like the wires are different in the torso and everything. Articulation is going to be exactly the same, so hardly any really. So don't be expecting to put him in some like mad crazy positions, but I think they look amazing. It does look really sinister, doesn't it, 000 compared to the other ones. That is quality. That it's amazing to get all of these in the collection. It looks so good, absolutely phenomenal figures. But it's interesting seeing all the differences in the wiring as well. You know, at the back, obviously Return of the Jedi is all super straight, and then 000 is kind of all over the place, and as is the Attack of the Clones version. So that's really cool little details like that, differences and stuff. Absolutely brilliant.
Give me regular reports, please.
So I'm so impressed with this figure, absolutely blown away by it. I love the kind of satin silver, dark silver look of the figure. It looks absolutely beautiful. It's got like hints of blue in it as well, just put a bit of a blue light on it as well. But yeah, it just looks stunning. I'd love to see BT1s come in as a figure, but I'd love to see these guys in live action. Can you imagine that? Imagine this guy pointing at you and like saying, I'm coming for you, with all these weapons on his fingers. It's just like the proper sinister looking. Such a great design, taking like the standard protocol droid basically and making him into a bad guy. It just works so well. Absolutely brilliant. And here he is with the lightning kind of effects coming out of his fingers. Not totally sold on this look, to be honest. I mean, I can't pose him that well with those effects on. They don't detach or anything, I think they're just stuck on. But yeah, probably wouldn't use these going forwards, but you know, it's a nice effect to have. You could probably do a better pose than me at it anyway, and try and make them work a bit better. But I do prefer just the standard hands, or the ones with the weapons on and the knives and stuff. They look really cool. But yeah, it's looking good still, looking good. I do like the articulation about how the pistons work and everything on the arms. You just got to be a little bit careful when you're putting pressure on, when you're pulling the hands in and out and stuff. Just try not to touch, you know, the pistons and everything, because I guess you could kind of split them or bend them. So the baddie droid collection's slowly growing. There's the KX Enforcer droid there, and obviously 000, and behind him is the big boss Darth Vader. Again, it's just, the Hot Toys are just absolutely killing it with the releases at the minute. Absolutely amazing. Let me know in the comments what you think. Just looking absolutely phenomenal. So I've just put the other side of the claw on with the circular saw and everything. Just looks amazing, that. Yeah, unbelievable. Just loving these figures. Can't wait to get BT1 and basically all the Sith type stuff that's supposed to be coming out. Can't wait to see what gets announced for May the 4th as well, although I don't think there'll be that much coming, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that quick video of 000. I think it's one of the best figures I've got in the collection, to be honest, at the minute. Like I say, probably a bit of figure hype there, but it just looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like I say, really appreciate it. If you want to chat about this figure or anything else in the collection, I'll see you in the comments. Otherwise, see you in the next video. Take it easy.